Legs and more freaking legs. Oh man, it is the middle of the week. You know what that means. Time to build some wheels that are worth remembering on stage and also elsewhere. I mean, it's not always just about how we look on stage, although, it's a huge plus. It's also how functional can we make the muscle that we're building. Like, of course, we're trying to get huge, and we expect to get huge. But at the end of the day, what are we doing all of this for? Are we doing it for our friends, family, or, sometimes it's for freaking work, We need to be able to be as agile as possible at work, or we need to, be able to lift a lot of things at work. If you have a blue collar job and, the physical demands are extremely high, that's another thing. The reason why I do all of this, because I freaking love it. It's just fun to go into the gym, see how much you can do, and then see how much you can push past what you thought you could do. And that's what I honestly love about my entire fitness journey, because I started out when I was younger, just playing soccer, doing taekwondo, martial arts. I got pretty far with both of those, but at the end of the day, I went to high school, needed to bulk up for lacrosse, and that's when the lifting came in, and man, I didn't really care about lacrosse anymore. I just wanted to lift. And so at any point of a fitness journey, there's still that, that spark that kind of gives us, it's just the love of the, I don't want to play into grind culture a lot, but, it is the love of the grind. It's the love of just making it happen, and honestly, just pushing yourself to a point that you didn't think you could get to. That's one of the best parts for me. I usually get this almost like peak during my workouts where it's, it's like this big crescendo of really pushing myself to that limit and then trying to push past that. And I just posted a video this past Monday. I was hitting back and there was another coach there. Great coach, great guy. He was on the treadmill right next to me doing cardio, and I was hitting, a huge drop set on rack pulls. And then I get to that last little bit where, man, I am extremely taxed. We had already done 2 drops. And so once you get to that point, your energy resources aren't as there as, they were when you started, obviously. But there's something greater than just the physical, because all he had to say was, and I heard it over my headphones, 5 more reps. So I did 5 more reps and then some, and I just kept going until I physically could not move the bar. Like my body was just completely maxed out. And that's where it's kind of interesting. You always hear the thing about mind over matter. And man, it's a real thing. Like you get to a point where your body is, supposedly taxed to its maximum, but then you keep going and you keep proving to yourself every rep that you go after that wasn't my max. My max is, a lot of it is mental. And so that's what I aim to do, is, keep challenging those beliefs, because at the end of the day, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You what you think you can do, that's what you're probably going to do. And so I challenge you, and anybody who's watching this, whatever you think you can do, double it And then whatever you doubled, triple it, and keep going from there. So, for example, if you're hitting, just a nasty set of squats, you think you can do 5 reps, do 10 reps. You think you can do 10 reps, do 30 reps. And you just keep going, and you just keep, maxing out whatever you think you can do. And then you prove to yourself, that wasn't the end. That wasn't the end of the rainbow. That is the start. Wherever your belief ends, that's where it also starts. So the most challenging place for me to learn all this is leg day. And that's why I'm excited about today. I have no idea what to expect. We'll probably have 3 accessories, 1 for quads, 1 for inner thighs, 1 for hamstrings, and then 1 big compound movement. So I'm not going to look at the program. I'm just going to go in there, go on the fly. We're going to have to foam roll right before because, like I said, I didn't get a massage this week. So we're just kind of going off of a little bit stiffer of a physique, but it's all good. We're getting one this weekend. But for, the second week that I go into, definitely want to make sure that I'm getting some sort of body work. And for me this week, it's going to be just pre-workout, foam roll, whatever muscle group I need to foam roll, and we'll rock and roll from there. But let's, it's time. Let's get to legs. We have leg extensions and inner thigh machine. Correction, butt elevated leg extensions and inner thigh machine. These are fun. I've been kind of doing a little closer stance because I need to hit the outer portion of my quads. And so really honing in on that outer portion it's going to build a nice sweep on stage, just in that, the quads and, the overall shape of it. So yeah, this is a good leg day so far. I was looking at the plan, and we have dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, or dumbbell stiff leg deadlifts next, and then hip thrusts. But that's for a little later. Right now, we're just looking to completely annihilate the quads. So last set, this is gonna be heavy. So I'm looking forward to it. We got a little more. Oh yeah, we got more. Rest a little bit, we got more. No. Oh my God. Yeah, we got more. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh. Ugh. Oh my God. We got more. Just gotta shake it out. Oh yeah. Ah. Oh my God. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Oh. All right. Now that we've taxed the quads quite a bit, time to build some width. We're almost at full stack on this. We're one notch away. But we're gonna get there. Oh my God. Ooh. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. Oh. No. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Oh. 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 Ah. Oh my God. Oh. Ah. Ah. Oh my God. Ah. Ah. No. Ah. Ah. No. No. Oh. Yeah. Oh my God. Fourth and final set for these hip thrusts. Man, thought I'd be able to go a little bit heavier, but I'm mainly focusing on, at the peak contraction, that glute tie-in. So that connection from your hamstring to your glute, I'm trying to like really hone in on that, because let's face it, I was looking at pictures from my last show, and a lot of what was missing wasn't, not in my hamstrings, not too much in my quads, but it was mainly in that glute tie-in area. I needed to, one, smack on a little more size, and two, bring the conditioning. But that all comes down to diet. It'll just make it a little easier to diet down when there's more muscle there. So that's the name of the game right now. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's good. All right, it is now time for dumbbell stiff leg deadlifts. Yeah. Go a little more, just need some grips. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yep. Oh. Oh my God. Whew. Legs are officially complete. I only got 2 sets of calves in on this entire leg day, even though it wasn't part of the protocol, but just get a little bit of blood flow in there. Man, I think I'm especially pleased with the change up in the stance in all of these. I was going leg extensions, inner thigh machine, hip thrusts, and stiff leg deadlifts. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. What? Oh gosh.
That was hard.
Man. But that change up in stance was, oh man, it kind of did wonders. I'm starting to feel on my outer quads. It was just a little more activated on this time around, and then on everything else, I mean, except for inner thigh machine, there's, you know, very minimal changes you can make to that. But other than that, I mean, hip thrusts and the stiff leg deadlifts, I felt it quite a bit more on the outer portion, or the outer sweep of my hamstring. So that was a good change up from, you know, just the normal leg curls and doing it in, you know, the stance that I usually do it in. So that being said, I'm very pleased with this leg pump. Minimal separation, which is definitely a good sign. But let's see how the rest of the physique's looking. All right, man, I am feeling the effects of the meditations leading in to the lifts, just from the recovery time alone in between sets. It makes quite the difference as far as how much I recover and how fast I recover. So I am interested in taking the recovery process a little further as far as the meditations. So you can go through an official course through Transcendental Meditation where, you know, it's anywhere from like $500 to $1,000. But the advantage of it is you're done in 4 days and you have a completely customized transcendental meditation for you, done for you by transcendental meditation teacher or a specialist. So I think the advantage of that is you're getting a lot of, you know, a lot more personalized effects. So it's almost like, you know, looking up a workout on ChatGPT as opposed to having a coach who's assessed your history, assessing what you're doing right now, assessing the results of what you're doing right now, and making a personalized nutrition, training, and stress management program and sleep program also for you. And so it's the same exact thing, except this type of coaching is just through transcendental meditation. So, you know, I'm kind of in that boat right now where I chat GPT'd it. I got, you know, that the inhale, so the exhale hum. It's like a very good, you know, like default type of meditation, but it's by no means personalized. I have no idea how they would go about assessing your type of transcendental meditation, and that's where, you know, this 4-day course would really come in handy. And I'll be honest, the whole idea of teaching transcendental meditation also interests me. So maybe down the road, you know, after I do an official course for myself, try it out for a little bit, then I'll go down that road of potentially teaching it, because it's made such a significant impact in my life. And, you know, I think it could help a lot of people who, you know, their stress isn't under control and it's eating away at their fitness progress. So those are my thoughts on the meditation today. But man, I would say successful leg day, you know, mostly successful meditations recently. So man, I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, my friends.